I'm Chris with Chandler Industrial, and today we're going to be doing some product testing to show you the difference between Chinese cutoff wheels and some higher end products from Klingspor. We're going to be starting off by showing you the wheels that we're using. We're going to start off with the Chinese wheel. It is an Anhua product, priced in the range of 60 to 70 cents a cutoff wheel, 4.5 inch, runs at 11,900 RPM, compared to the Klingspor Chronoflex A646R. Same, runs around 13,500 RPM, 4.5 inches as well. They're all going to be the same spec in terms of sizing. The other is the Chronoflex A60TZ Special. And lastly is the highest end, which is the Chronoflex Edge. Again, all 4.5 inch cutoff wheels in 045 spec. The steel that we're going to be cutting is 1x1 mild steel. You can see here, this is the steel that we're going to be cutting. And the tool that we're going to be using is a Makita angle grinder. You can see the grinder here. It will be the same tool and the same steel that we're going to be using for this test. What we're going to show you today is how many cuts we can get with each wheel so you can compare to see the difference between saving on price versus saving on cost. As you can see with an overlap test to show the wear after one cut of the 1 inch by 1 inch mild steel, I'm going to zoom in close so you can see just how much the wheels wore down. First, this is the Chinese Anhua product. As you can see, there's quite a bit of wear down on the wheel. The good product from Klingspor, the A646R, had less than the Chinese product. Next in line is the better product, the A60TZ, had less wear. And finally, the Klingspor Chronoflex Edge had very minimal wear down on the wheel. Next, using the same wheels, we're gonna be moving to 1-inch flat steel, and we're gonna be doing 5 cuts per wheel using the same wheels to show you just how much wear down there is on each wheel after cutting the 1-inch by 1-inch mild steel, and then 5 cuts on the 1-inch flat steel. All right, for the moment of truth, now we're going to show you the actual breakdown on each one of these wheels to show you the difference between saving on price versus saving on cost. Let's have a look. Here is your Anhua cutoff wheel. Again, all of these were cut using 1-inch right here, 1-inch mild steel by 1-inch, and then finished by using here the 1-inch flat mild steel. They all did 5 cuts on the 1-inch flat, and they did 1 cut on the 1-inch by 1-inch. The final product is this. This is what is left of your Chinese wheel, okay? That's what's left, and underneath is what we started with. Here you have the A646R. This is what is left after the same amount of cuts. You see the difference there? Very close in price point, actually, when you look at what the cost is for you to purchase. This is how much is left. That is a brand new wheel underneath. Then we move on to the A60TZ. And as you'll see, it does have about the same amount of breakdown as the A646R. But again, this is a faster cutoff wheel, so the speed at which it cut through is faster to get the same results in the end. Slight bit more money, but again, same breakdown. And finally, we have the heavy hitter, the Flex Edge. As you can see, it almost still looks brand new. Look at the difference. It had the same amount of cuts. So I'm going to show you a comparison between the two, okay? This is what was left after the same amount of cuts of the Flex Edge, and this is what was left of the Chinese wheel. As I said, there is a big difference between saving on price versus saving on cost. You want to buy quality. It's going to save you on operation costs as well as cutting less POs. Buy right the first time.